Hey, what's good, y'all? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I like my shirt. uh, I'm moving different, because I want different. Old keys can unlock new doors, and you have to understand that. So your old ways and the things that you have done over the past couple of months, weeks, years will not get you to where you need to be at in your life, and you have to understand that. The biggest thing is old keys don't open new doors. Sometimes you just got to let things go, let people go, let old situations go, and even bad habits go if you're trying to get to that next level. And, people come into your life and you're not sure if they're there for you, for the right purpose or the wrong purpose. You know, you have to have the spirit of discernment to really figure it out. And sometimes, we love on people that are supposed to be temporary in our life. That's the sucky part. But wanting different is cool. Everybody wants different. Everybody wants more. Everybody's like, yo, I deserve this. This is the vibes. YKTV, like, the vibes. Before this year started, everybody was like, yo, 2019 gonna be my year. 2019 gonna be my year. 2019 is almost over. And the same people that was like 2019 gonna be my year are now saying 2020 is gonna be my year. And I can't wait for this. And it's like, there's so much time left. There's so much time left in it's my alarm. There's so much time left in this year. Why skip over a whole month and some change? Why forget about what's left? We're so focused on the futuristic things and, the latter things in life rather than focusing on the now. I don't want to wait till the new year to start a new diet and try to get into shape. I want to do it now. So I'm going to get up today and start now and then progressively move forward. But a lot of people think that because you have the mentality to say, I want a better life and I'm going to have a better life, but not take the necessary steps to do that, I think it's just going to happen. Nothing in life works like that. Everything in life that we have to work hard for. So ask yourself, like, are you working hard to get where you want? Or get to where you tell yourself you want to be at? Like, I want $1 million. Obviously, I don't have 7 sources of income to get that, but I'm progressively trying to move forward for that. I'm not sitting in my crib drawing, watching Netflix like, I want $1 million. I hope I can get it. I hope it can happen. No. It's upon me to get up and get going. God gives me free will to go do things. What am I doing with my time? Am I just laying in my bed sleeping away, or, am I just BSing? I can't be over here on the type of time that I want better for myself and I want a family and I want all these things and be on the type of time I was in college or had the attitude that I had before. I used to be a headache. A head case. I used to rage out, and that did nothing for me. It just made me realize, like, yo, you have more to work on than what you think. But I always talked about wanting better for myself. I always talked about wanting more for myself. I always said I didn't want to be that kid on the block. I wanted to inspire and stuff like that. But now that I'm doing this, I didn't anticipate this. The keys that I'm opening these doors with now are new keys because I'm planning on open up a new part of my life, a new me, a new better understanding. You have to ask yourself the same thing. That relationship that you're holding on to, that you have yet to let go, could be something that's holding you back. Those friends that you're holding on to could be another thing. Your mindset. If you're insecure and need validation, if you need all of these things, these are the doors that you're stuck behind. And you need the right key to open it. But the best way to do it, I always tell people, is like, yo, you have to attack these things head on. Like, head on. Like, head on. And when I say that, it's like, if you have these insecurity issues and you have these validation issues, look yourself in the mirror and be like, I am insecure, I do need validation. And right after that, ask yourself why. Just date back. It could go back far. Like, it could go back pretty far, and you don't even realize how deeply rooted, like, these things are. These scars can go so deep you wouldn't even understand. But the thing about it is that now the fact of the matter is that you are dealing with it and you are bringing it to the surface. So somebody was like, yo, you got validation issues, or you insecure. Your response won't be like, why are you throwing it at me? It's like, I know. But I'm focusing on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to deal with it. So rather than you throwing shots at me and trying to come at me about who I am, help me, achieve it. And, you got to do what you have to do now to do what you want to do later. And it keeps going into the whole fact of, you know, old keys can't open new doors. You gotta let those keys go. You know, and the doors that you want to open, you know, you gotta knock on them. You know, you can't just, you know, try to imagine them. You have to knock on them. And some things just got to change. Your mindset has to change. Your mindset is the most powerful thing in the world, because as your mind thinks, so do you. You know, if you think you're gonna be great, you're gonna be great. If you think some bad shit gonna happen, something bad gonna happen. More so 9 times out of 10. You know, and once you get to that understanding and that type of you know, spectrum or ideology, you know, I feel like a lot of things change. I feel like a whole lot changes. I feel like a whole lot is different, and that's just a part of life. You know, I always ask myself, like, you know, Matt, are you making the right steps? And I could work harder. I could work harder. But you guys are my motivation. You guys push me more, you know? And I wonder, you know, when's going to be my biggest break? You know, when does the things going to go viral? You know, I ask that. I'm not, like, needy for it, but I ask it. Like, yo, what's going to be my break? What's going to make me click? What makes me different from every other content creator out there? And I know you probably thinking the same thing. What makes you different from any other person out there? What makes you different from any other work out there? If you guys are ball players, you know, same thing. Makeup artists, same thing. Like, you know, what's your niche? Like, what makes your gears, you know, grind and click? You ask that question, it gets crazy. But one thing you can't underestimate is your mindset, your heart, where you're going with things, you know? And I believe in you guys, and I want more for you guys. And I want you to want more for yourself. Don't be in relationships because you need somebody to make you feel like you're important. Because you're holding on to something to feel something rather than not to feel anything at all. You rather feel something with somebody that does nothing for you than to be alone and try to figure yourself out. Stop being with them friends that's enemies. You know, you can tell, you know, the little hate behind their jokes and stuff like that. Like, damn. Like, you know, I thought, you know, nah, you don't need that. And most of all, the most toxic of them all can be family members. You thinking like, well, we come from the same blood, you know, they shouldn't be on this type of time. No, they can, they should, and they might be, and it's okay. It's like you know, things of that nature is just happens according. But ask yourself, you know, what kind of keys you holding on to right now? You know, what kind of doors can you open up with those keys? If you have things that you need to deal with, if you listen to this video, it's okay to deal with it now. You know, like, it's okay to deal with it now. You'll be fine. You'll progressively move forward. You'll be better. You'll be great. I 100% support you guys. And I hope you guys 100% support me. Like, all jokes aside. You know, there's a lot out there that we can do, and we can manage, and we can understand. But we have no guidance. We have no sense of direction. There's no purpose. There's no point of us running fast to go nowhere. But at a steady pace, with a sense of direction, we'll get further than anybody else. You know, so these are the things that you have to really understand and really, you know, grasp and really get to and stuff like that. And once you understand those things, you know, life might ease up just a little bit. You might have a little bit more laughter or happiness in your life and stuff like that. And even if you don't acknowledge bad times with the devil. You know what I mean? Like, when bad things happen to us, we say, like, you know, this is the devil. Don't think of it like that, you know? Think of it as God's giving you a test. We don't like when our professors or teachers give us tests, but they're giving us our test to see where we at in our life. To see if where we started at in the beginning of the class, we have progressively moved forward. Think of God as testing you. And see if you're going to pass the class, you know? See if you're going to pass the test. You don't need to ace it. You need to pass it. Knowing that you have gotten better from where you started to where you are now is the biggest thing. It's the biggest beauty. Throw those keys away. Seek out new doors. Seek out a new finding for yourself. Don't wait till 2020 to, you know, make things happen. Although that's the year of the vision, don't wait. The seeds that you planting now, you're going to see the fruits of your labor next year. Understand that. Know that. That's the biggest thing. But all in all, you know, from the bottom of my heart, you know, I hope you guys understand that I really mean these videos. I really care, and I really love you guys, and I hope I'm putting out the best content for you. And I really do hope and understand that You know, you guys are heroes. You know, we a team. All right. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Royalty. Over and out.